The topic of our first module, Module 1, is how do ideas originate? The first slide shows a cute little bird with a healthy dose of imagination. He seems to be trying to figure out how the water faucet could be used for something else. That's what you want to learn how to do, is look at something and try to figure out what else could it be. Our first lesson talks about adjacent possible. The best new ideas come from combining prior or adjacent ideas in new ways. I saw a recent example of that I thought was very interesting. In an African country, they were having problems with neonatal incubators. Those are the little beds that you put young children in, or little tiny babies in, to keep them warm until they grow big enough to function on their own. But these incubators continued to break, and they couldn't get repair parts and things like that. So these group of guys built a neonatal, I'll get that word right, a neonatal incubator completely out of automobile parts. The reason automobile parts and mechanics can be found practically anywhere in the world. So if you built this piece of equipment with automobile parts, it could be easily fixed and parts available in case it breaks down. Let's look at another example of adjacent possibility, just to show you the progression. The one guy standing here with the campfire was a great idea because it allowed people to heat their meat, cook their meat, or whatever, but it was not very portable. So then somebody comes up with the idea of a candle. The candle was a smaller light, but it was portable. It could be carried around, moved from room to room, from place to place easily. And that worked well until the fire hazard became a real challenge. When they had wooden houses, wooden homes, wooden log cabins, the candle could be tipped over easily or blown over and cause a fire and burn the house down. After over 11,000 trials, Thomas Edison developed the incandescent light bulb, which is what we use today. This is another example of adjacent possible. Adjacent possible has a lot to do with new materials, new technologies, new ways of designing or building things coming possible today that was not possible a year or 2 years ago, but it is possible now. So every time a new possibility comes along, it creates a new opportunity for a new idea. This is what's called adjacent possible.